Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I like to welcome everyone. Black, welcome black. How you doing, Damon?
Good. Had a guy riding behind me on a scooter. Sounded like literally sounded like a lawnmower was following me, man. Yeah, for real. And not a nice lawnmower neither. They got a nice Toro lawnmowers, the nice Hondas with it, what do you call it? The auto joints when you press it. You ain't really gotta push it. Mm-hmm. Not one of those. One of the raggedy joints you got like push.
Oh, jeez.
They don't even have a bag on it to catch. Yeah, he was riding. I mean,
where is it? Wait, wrong one. Trying to just making noise.
Just making a bunch of noise. Then he had the radio blasting. I kept looking behind to see if it was one of them like pawn shop lawnmowers or something. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy.
Wait, what's wrong with a pawn shop lawnmower?
I'm just
you can't have a lawnmower for the pawn shop.
You can. But you ain't getting no Toro from there.
No.
My bad.
The John Deere. The John Deere.
It sounded like a raggedy lawnmower. My apologies to the pawn shop lawnmowers.
There you go. Apologize to the people, man. Apologize to the people. But we would like to, like I said, welcome you all, black man, to yet another episode of the Junction, man. This is actually episode 105 right now, Damon, man. It's a good old time, man. Here we like to bring you lots of information, man, lots of inspiration, man, where we show you where original lifestyle and culture meets the black experience, man. That's what we do right here, man. I'm Joseph Garner along with Damon Williams. It's another Tuesday, man, where we're going to have those high-level conversations, drink deeply from cultural perspectives in here. You know, got the curmudgeons in the building, man. The group chat is definitely jumping off out there, man. Where y'all at, man? They gonna be in here pretty soon, man. I know. They are coming, man. Whew. We gotta have a moment of silence. You see, it's already in my cup, right there. Damon, I gotta show Damon. Got the liquid lunch in the Ravens cup today.
Okay.
They failed us over the weekend.
Oh man, yeah.
They failed us. Yeah. Gotta do better, guys. Yeah. Gotta do better. Wait, where is it? This goes out to all of the entire organization. Go ahead, dummy, you geeky.
I had a bad feeling about that game.
Well, and we're going to talk about it, so I'm going to give us a little time here. We will discuss it, but it just, man, they out there geeking, man. They out there geeking. All right, well, we are here for another one, and we are close to the bottom of the hour. It is 1:26 right now on this Tuesday, October 29th, and it is 67 degrees outside. Damon, you like it? Feeling good out there? Hoodie weather. I see you got your Baltimore hoodie on.
Always.
You know, flying the flag, the black and orange.
You can't. I know it doesn't sound politically correct, but this weather is schizophrenic.
Oh. Crazy weather.
It was cold yesterday. Cold and windy.
It was a little chilly night. It's a little cold now. But hey, I'll take it. Trying to fix this mic here. Get this thing right. You might hear some noise. There it is. All right.
You heard about Clark Kent passed away, man.
Oh, rest in peace, Clark Kent, man. You got to give him air horns for a DJ.
Yeah. We got to give him special love as Baltimoreans, man, because he was the first New Yorker in black popular culture that told the truth about Air Force Ones.
Oh.
Like, my head almost exploded when I heard him say it. I was like, whoa. Oh. I don't know if you ever seen in the documentary where he starts.
They actually interviewed him? No.
Back when they did like the first anniversary, like I think the 25th anniversary for the Air Force One. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting there just fuming. They gonna sit here and they ain't gonna say nothing about Baltimore. I'm just because you know how it goes. Mm-hmm. And they started telling the story, and they went and interviewed him. He's like, yeah, because remember he was Dana Dane's DJ. He was like, we would go to Baltimore. He was like, and that was the only place we could get him. He was like, so when I would go to Baltimore, I would buy a bunch of them. And he always would tell us, so the color of the month thing that they did, like, was it last year they brought it back?
Yeah.
He basically spearheaded that.
Oh.
Yes, he always showed a lot of love to Baltimore. So, so we always gotta show him a little bit of love.
A little bit of love right there for him, man. A little bit of love right there. Actually, if you're a Clark Kent fan and an Air Force One fan, go ahead, smash it. Hit a thumbs up for us.
He was a Black Panamanian.
Oh.
So he plays into our conversation later.
Oh, yeah. Hey, now you know we're curmudgeons, guys, and we say wild stuff here. So if you hear me drop guala guala, don't get upset.
Oh, man.
It's all out of love. It's all out of love.
Trumping out here.
Yeah, it's all out of love. He said that. Yo said that, man. Talking crazy. All right, top stories. Top stories coming out of the weekend, man. Coming into this week, man. You know what we got to lead with. Got to lead the day off, Damon, with, unfortunately, a Ravens loss. Whew. Damon, the Cleveland Browns pulled off a shocking upset against the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday, ending their 5-game losing streak with a dramatic 29-24 victory, making this the first start in over 2 years for Jameis Winston out there, man. And Jameis threw for 3 touchdown passes in his first start in 2 years, in 2 seasons, Damon, including a 38-yard game winner to Cedric Tillman with about a minute left on the clock. Now, we all know that Winston stepped in for injured Deshaun Watson. The masseuse is down, man. He's out. He's down and out. Achilles injury. But Winston went 27-41. Okay. Clips 300 yards. They say that's something that Watson hasn't done in 19 starts for Cleveland. So Watson has been there and hasn't had a 300-yard passing day. And he was the golden boy, man. Now, you know, we all watched the game and we saw Lamar Jackson bring the Ravens back, man. They came storming back. But they ended the game with an incompletion to Zay Flowers in the end zone. It's okay. It's okay. We 5-3. Ravens are 5-3. Browns are 2-6. Were we expecting to sweep every team in the division, Damon? I don't think so. You know, we got to be honest with ourselves as fans. You know, we should expect maybe four losses, and I was going to say that one of them was going to come from this. We got to say it, the Steelers.
No, I was expecting to sweep the Browns.
To sweep the Browns?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Like the Bengals?
You thought the Bengals we won. Now, see, it's Lamar always blows Burrow out, so I'm not worried about the Bengals.
There's no logical reason for us to lose to the Browns.
I mean, hey,
Winston. There's no reason.
Winston used to be a starter now. Number one, first round pick.
Oh man, come on, that doesn't mean anything.
But they replaced him with Brady, right?
Yeah, but he was a bad matchup. You know, he plays like a drunk dude playing backyard football. And the way our defensive backs play.
All right, now that is the other thing there. All right, now, you know, a lot of people want to get on everybody. You know, the blame game has started. It's like that Spider-Man meme where, you know, everybody's pointing, all of the Spider-Men are pointing at each other. And, you know, they're trying to blame Zach Orr. But the Ravens went in down Marlon Humphrey, down Nate Wiggins. So neither one of those guys started. Both starting DBs. And then it's controversy in the building, Damon. They benched Marcus Williams. Yeah. He was suited and booted. And Harbaugh said, nah, bro. Come on over here. Hold my cord.
Yeah, what did he do?
Give me Gatorade. I don't know, man. This is trouble in paradise.
What was the O-line doing?
A lot of theories out there. Look, Lamar, you see it on the screen. Lamar, what's that? 23, 38, you know what I mean? 289 yards, 2 touchdowns.
That last drive, when he could have won the game, they did nothing for him.
Now, old Lamar, I would have said, run. Why didn't he run on that one? And then, like, you know, on some John Elway at the goal line, you know he was going to get smashed and spin around in the air and everything. But, like, Lamar, run. Hit 30 yards. Run.
Why are you throwing a Hail Mary to a dude that's
It's
shorter,
five-
shorter than our daughters.
Well,
Like, our daughters are taller than him.
He's wide receiver 1, and you see it, 115 yards. Now, everybody was saying that Bateman was wide receiver 1 for the last couple of weeks now. And Lamar literally hit Bateman in the face on 3rd and 4th. I mean, it was bad. It was bad. That was a bad drop.
I almost feel like Vegas.
All of those.
That was a Vegas game. I took a nap. I took a nap in time
during the game.
Because I was, this looks bad. This just looks bad. I mean, then when Jameis Winston, I said, man, God, drunk yo.
Drunk. He called him drunk yo. And there it is.
Tell me you don't play like you drunk.
We're going to pop it up right there.
Tell me you don't play like you drunk. He does.
Jameis Winston actually set a record in that game. That was the most yards and touchdowns by a Cleveland quarterback in their debut. So in the history of the franchise, this is a new one. The new Cleveland Browns. They're Baker Mayfield, all of them out there.
I don't even mean to call him drunk. What I'm saying,
Tim Couch.
But he reminds me of, like we were talking last week about NFL films. He looks like one of them quarterbacks from back in the 70s and the 60s, and he was smoking a cigarette.
During halftime.
Yeah, and then he drinking a beer at halftime. Then he come out, and it's whatever.
Hey.
Come and tell me he doesn't act like
good stuff.
Like
man.
Brett Favre.
Good stuff, man.
Minus all the stealing of money.
Jameis Winston. Now, I mean, at this point, it looks like it's his show. It's his show now, so
it's not gonna last.
Not gonna last long. Oh, damn. And the crazy thing is, look, we went to they had this special PSL thing out there, man. Big shout out to Mr. Wayne out there. Gave us his PSL tickets to attend this free liquor, free food. It was a good old time. It was a good old time. Yes, down at the waterfront hotel down on Thames Street. It was a good time.
Get some brown liquor.
Man, whew. Free Woodford Reserve. Think about that one, Damon. I didn't pay a dime for the Woodford Reserve.
Were you drinking with your pinky up or pinky down?
No, my pinky was up on that one. I said, wait, I can get Woodford with this? She said, yeah, you can get Woodford. I said, give me two.
Neat on the rock.
I didn't put it. You think I would shame Woodford with tainted ice cubes?
Oh, man.
Are you serious? But I'm sitting there with the utmost confidence, and I'm like, well, it doesn't matter. Winston's going to throw an interception. So we're good. We're good. I mean, the whole game, I'm like, oh, it doesn't matter. He can keep throwing touchdowns. He's going to throw like 3 interceptions by the 4th quarter. And they just kept dropping him. I mean, he was trying his damnedest. He was throwing that motherfucker to the wrong team. And they just couldn't catch him. They couldn't catch him.
Who thinks better, him or Baker Mayfield?
They both stink. So they equally stink. One is like an armpit, and the other one's like an asshole. So I'm gonna go with. I'm riding. I'm getting my my Dr. Umar on. I'm riding with Winston.
I think he's a better talent.
Yeah, Winston's better.
And I think Baker Mayfield will get better chances with better franchises than he will.
He's on like his 14.
I mean, they both are.
Yeah, that's true too.
I mean, come on.
That's true.
Who drafted him? Who drafted him? No, it wasn't the Buccaneers, was it?
Jameis?
Yeah. He played for the Saints.
Saints, Buccaneers, Cleveland. Yeah.
Who drafted him?
I don't know. We'll look it up. We'll look it up right now.
I don't think the Buccaneers drafted him.
We'll find it right now. We want to know who drafted Jameis Winston. I'm going to find the right thing to put it in. No.
Because he replaced Drew Brees on the Saints, right?
Yes. Who drafted Jameis? There you go. Drum roll, please. Yes, it was the Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers picked him in 2015 after he led Florida State Seminoles to a national championship. Yeah. National championship. He's on the spectrum.
Oh my God. I just say he's drunk.
You say that about certain people, so I'm just gonna. Hey, he's not drunk.
I'll say it publicly.
I'm gonna champion him for I think that I'm actually happy at the young man. You know what I mean? But he definitely
he ain't right.
He's tough. He's tough.
Yeah, I just rather call him drunk.
What? Why would you rather call him drunk? This is crazy, man. Damon is tripping.
Because he can kick that liquor. He can kick it.
Go ahead, dummy. You geek.
He said there's a white boy in Detroit. Did you see him when he said that?
Oh, man. That was hilarious, man.
He's great. He is great.
White boy in Detroit, man. You only get one shot, man. Hey, you only get one chance to check out these sponsors of everybody that helped to make the Junction go over here. We'll be right back in a few. Actually, exactly in a minute, man. And we're talking more greatness. Not just the song. What is his name? Jameis Winston. We're talking greatness with Dion. Oh, you see it on the screen, man. You see it on the screen. Woo! They were doubting him, Damon. They've been doubting him. We even doubted him a little bit. I will admit, I'm gonna apologize. I'm still upset. I'm still upset that he left the HBCU. But you've been like smacking me upside the back of my head, telling me like, what did I expect? What did I think was gonna happen? I mean, I understand. I can still be. If I had a pause button, I'd push it. I can still be butthurt about it. We say wild things here sometimes. But man, old man, primetime is back. Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter led the Colorado Buffaloes to bowl eligibility. Buffalo Soldiers out there, man. They had a 34-23 win over Cincinnati on Saturday night. Now, Shedeur threw for 323 yards, including 2 tutties. Whew. 2 of them went to Travis Hunter out there, and then ran for another score. Come on, Shedeur. Come on. He playing to see if he going to go to the Browns or not. Deion's not going to let him get drafted by the Browns. That's another conversation to have after this, though. Sanders started off hot, completing his first 15 passes. It was a Colorado program record. And then this was a flu game. Apparently, he's recovering from the flu right now. All right? Now, Travis Hunter had a standout performance as well. He had 9 receptions for 153 yards and a touchdown. All right? Plus, breaking up 4 passes on defense. He's making his case for the Heisman out here. Head coach Deion Sanders praised Hunter, calling him the best football player in the country. Now, with that victory, Colorado is now 6-2 and eligible for a postseason bowl game for the first time since 2016. Now, 2 years ago, they had 1 win. Last year, they jumped off to a quick start. Deion got them 4 wins, but then they dropped 8. Now what they gonna say? He at least got them to a bowl, so they could stink for the rest of the year. And he's bowl eligible. He's bowl eligible. I need to look at the schedule and see. I don't know, man. He might be able to rattle off 4 more. He finished 10-2. They make the playoffs.
Who they play next?
All right, let's check it. Colorado football schedule. We about to check it out now. Football schedule. There we go. So they have Texas Tech. Then they got Utah. Then they got Kansas. Then they got Oklahoma State.
How many of those teams are ranked?
Man, that's 4. Hey, look, other than Utah, I don't see none of them are ranked. So I see them, and Deion is currently ranked right now. I'm sorry, Coach Prime. Colorado is ranked 23rd out there, fam. What y'all know? What y'all know about that? And it was people out there. Paul Feinbaum was saying Colorado isn't relevant. Deion can't coach. He's this, he's that. And now here he is. He told us, he said, we coming. He told us that, though. He told us. He let us know that. And quietly, they wanted to forget about him after 4-8. They wanted to try to rub it in his face and kind of make him go away. They were tired of hearing about him.
I think they're mad because it's almost like the black quarterback. Of all the ex-NFL
He said, not this guy.
Yeah, of all the, and I'm not even going to say former
this
players.
Guy.
Former greats. One of the greatest athletes ever. For him to be a sports nerd and because you got to be a sport, because every great player is not a great coach.
Yeah.
Every great player is not a student of the game either.
Yeah.
He's a nerd. He's a sports nerd too.
Yes.
And he's
proving it.
Yeah, and it's like he's everything they don't want.
They
don't want this. They don't want the dude that was the safety and was a great safety coming back. They want we want the sorry ass dude that couldn't play. You know what I mean? They want him to always be the coach. Because every player, you know what I'm saying? There are some players like him that are true students of the game.
Yeah.
And you may get more and more of him. And they don't want that. They don't, because that'll push a whole population of people out of coaching.
Ooh.
And then once they get pushed out, I mean, look, this is one of the final frontiers. This is one of the last frontiers with big time sports, because the finals are executive positions and ownership. That's the one we really
well,
want.
we're really going to have that conversation, because today, I mean, it involves all of it, man. Because baseball is trying to, I don't know what is baseball trying to do, and we're going to get into that. Yeah, we're going to get into that. But go ahead.
And even with kind of back what you were saying about Jackson State, my main thing with that, well, you know, I said he was never going to stay. You know, I said even I wanted him to. I did. Yeah. It would have been nice. It would have been a nice story. It's Mississippi. Mississippi is damn near not America.
I give you that.
So
I give you that.
And I'm gonna say, because
everybody in Mississippi gonna be mad ass right now, but it's all good.
Hey man, I got people in Mississippi. My grandmother, my maternal grandmother was from Mississippi. So I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? So I ain't gonna talk so slick about it. I got people down there. I don't know them right now, but they down there. But people may not believe this, but Mississippi and Alabama and Louisiana, them 3 different states. Mississippi is different.
Different.
It's different.
Oh yeah. We see the correction. They said he was a cornerback. We know he was a cornerback. You said safety.
Who?
You said you called Deion a safety.
I wasn't calling him.
You were saying the word safety itself.
No. I was just using an example of a position.
Just a position. Okay.
Position that guys play, which is quote unquote a more cerebral position, like middle linebacker, safety, quarterback. They're looked upon as the more cerebral.
Right down the middle of the field. Down the middle of the field. And
I was just saying, you may have a safety that was a great, who may have wanted to go into coaching, but we don't want him. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. He clarified it for you zoners out there.
That's
Marcus Jones in the building.
I'm saying any great player like Deion, and I'm using the safety as an example because a lot of times they the coaches. You know, they the brains of the defense anyway. But that's what I'm saying. And but you had this image of the old fat dude with the thick mustache. That's the guy who's going to coach. Whereas you may get a dude that's still in great shape, can still beat you in a foot race. You know what I'm saying? And they got a big ass gold chain on.
Got a gold chain. Got a gold whistle. Got a gold whistle.
And he can coach his ass off. You know what I'm saying? You might get that.
Yeah.
And they don't want that. Yeah. This is bad for business. This is bad for business. So I mean, but you know, even going back to the college thing, the HBCU thing, I think being in Mississippi was an easier avenue. You know, we graduated from one. Every HBCU is not a one size fits all. So him being at Howard or Hampton or Morgan State, he might have still been there.
If he'd have went to Howard, he would have turned it out.
I mean, but
he would have turned it out.
But Howard is a different animal.
In DC,
but Howard is a different. But it's Howard. That's
the players that he would have got to come to the Mecca, sheesh.
But Deion's brand is a different kind of brand.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if he would have been able to make something happen at these schools,
would have Doug would have brought him to Grambling.
The South, even Grambling. That's what I'm saying. Different. That's what he did. In Louisiana, I think it could have worked. Mississippi, man, come on, man. That's a hard sell. Maybe, like I said, maybe he would have, depending on the HBCU, maybe he would have stayed a little longer.
Yeah, I understood. Overstood.
That's a hard sell, man. That's a very hard sell, even for a man from Florida.
Yeah, well, I mean, right now he has Boulder, Colorado buzzing, man, buzzing. First bowl game in almost 10 years. Man, I mean, you know, they were 1-11 when he got the job.
And their gear is great too.
That gray with the white right there, that thing. I want that shirt. I want to tag Deion, like, bro, can you send us 2 of those Colorado Nike Jiffies right there? That thing fresh right there.
And you know, and it's like fresh. You get all these haters. It's like, you know, Penn State was synonymous with Joe Pa. Florida State with Bobby Bowden. You know what I mean? It's been so many of these. I mean, how is Deion Sanders any more arrogant than Steve Spurrier was?
Absolutely not.
He used to run the scoreboard on people. Famously would run the scoreboard.
Try to bomb first, man. Bomb first. All right, so, you know, Damon mentioned it. He was talking about the black quarterback and how they've been trying to hold us out of that, and now we discussing the black coach here and especially on the college level, how they trying to hold us back. All right, fam. When we come back, we talking hip hop at the World Series. What is going on? Something is going on. We'll be right back. No. Okay. We got to figure this one out here. Damon. Because Major League Baseball, Damon, they switched it up on him. They decided to add a hip-hop twist to this year's World Series festivities. All right, now rap icons Ice Cube and Fat Joe performed during special pregame sets in their relative hometowns. Ice Cube hit the stage at Dodger Stadium before Game 2 on Saturday, October 26th. He performed his classics. Bow down. Bow down. And then it was a good day. All right. And then Fat Joe. Oh, man. Hit the stage at Yankee Stadium last night. He did New York, and he did all the way up. Now, all of these performances aired on Fox Sports. They were right after the national anthem. So that's really it. They jumped right into it. They like, yeah, before we're starting everything off with a straight up hip hop concert, you know. All right, now they're also debuting, Damon, a new ad entitled Empire State of California Love, where they're blending Jay-Z's Empire State of Mind and Tupac's California Love. And they did it with postseason highlights of stars like Aaron Judge, Mookie Betts, all of those guys, right? And they're doing all of this in celebration of the Dodgers and Yankees showdown and the rich musical heritage shared by both of those cities. Mm-hmm. That's why they say they doing it. That's why they say they doing it. I call it. No one's watching the games. No one cares. No one cares. More people were probably watching Colorado versus Cincinnati than they paid attention to that Saturday night game, World Series game. What you think?
Oh, that Steelers game last night.
I'm just saying. More people were watching Monday Night Football. Like, you know, it's.
I don't know the numbers. I watch the World Series usually. Usually I watch the playoffs, but I'm still butthurt about the Orioles.
No,
I am. People. Baseball people watch baseball.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know how many novices are watching the World Series. I don't know.
It's at a hard time of the year, man. It's at a hard time of the year.
I think.
Think about it. Football is in full swing right now. The trade deadline and all of that is coming up. Basketball just kicked off.
I mean, well,
it's a hard time to try to run a championship in a sport that that it's at this point is for the diehards.
Yeah, well, the average baseball fan has been aging. That's been a thing.
Yeah,
fans, them trying to cater to younger fans.
Yes.
So,
and then they got two old rappers.
No, that's not a problem.
Ain't a problem.
That's not a problem at all.
All right.
No, you got to realize. When the Yankees will win the World Series, they famous for play Frank Sinatra. So
that's true. That's true.
Okay. Ice Cube's an icon. It ain't that old stuff go out the window. Like, who's an old rapper? It's like you got people who are old rappers.
Yeah.
And you got icons.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Them having Ice Cube out there, that's cool. I think Fat Joe is the wrong dude from New York, personally.
Well, and you see by the title right there, the headline that's up on the middle of the screen. I grabbed that from Vibe magazine, but right now, fans are reacting, to Fat Joe's performance. You see the headline right there. They're saying, "Good morning, everyone, except Fat Joe." Right, this was in the Vibe. And so it not only was it the performance, but just like you said, a lot of people are saying, well, New York, why'd they pick him? They could have picked Jay-Z, could have picked Rakim. You know what I mean? Rakim not famous enough?
You were taking the best nap of your life.
They could have picked LL.
That's who you
picked. You know what I mean?
Really, the person
they could have picked LL.
No, who do you pick? Who's never going to get invited there is KRS-One.
KRS-One
to do the South Bronx.
Is Nas not famous enough? New York State of Mind, New York Yankees.
You would get the second best nap after him.
If Nas was there.
Best nap, Rakim. Second best nap.
Nas. He could have did If I Rule the World or something. That would have got everybody pumped.
No. LL Cool J, Mama Said Knock You Out.
Mama Said. And especially after, so if you listen to Ice Cube's verse, he freestyled a part of it where he dissed New York. A lot of people ain't catch that. Man.
It's first of all, New York can't even compete with LA. You figure all you got to do is put on
Damon firing shots.
Look, all you got to do is caught Dr. Dre out there. They already got Ice Cube. They got to go back there. Bring out Dr. Dre. And to be super disrespectful, play Dre Day. When they do the piano. Because you know who wrote his lyrics, right?
Who was that?
Jay-Z wrote his lyrics.
Oh.
So that really would turn the knife.
Oh.
So have him come out and do that.
Oh.
And then, I mean, remember, Dre's on Tupac's California Love. Yeah. So play Tupac's verse. Yeah. I mean, come on, man. Oh. They don't stand a chance with the energy that you can have with an LA artist. Oh. Come on, yeah. I mean, come on. I mean, thanks to certain people, New York hip hop lost all its luster and masculinity and just the oomph. They lost it in the 90s. They lost it. No power in their stuff anymore. LA says power in their stuff. You know that music that makes you scrunch your face up and punch at the air.
Y'all hear that, man?
New York don't produce that kind of music no more, and they ain't done it in decades.
Damon talking his talk right now, Zoners. Let us know how you feel in the group chat, man. How you feel in the group chat? Was they try to spark a East Coast West Coast thing here, with the music, and then hey, we see that Ice Cube pulled it out. A lot of people are appreciating his performance way more than Fat Joe, saying that Fat Joe isn't the one. Whew.
Come on, you was over there throwing up gang signs, singing "Bow Down."
Bow down. Bow down. Doing the Crip Walk. It's not a dance show. It's not a dance show.
There's no New York song that makes you throw up gang signs
not a dance.
And start Crip walking. There's no song to make you do that from New York.
Oh, man.
Not since the mid to early 90s.
It's not a dance.
Come on. What you going with? Mace? More money, more problems? What? Maybe some Dipset. I don't know. What you got?
I don't even know if Dipset is popular enough.
They don't have.
They don't have the cachet.
They don't have the
cachet to roll out against Ice Cube.
They don't have the songs to go against Snoop. Yeah. Dre. They just play Tupac. He ain't gotta be there. Just play it. I mean, you and I are not big Kendrick Lamar fans. Yeah. But they not like us. Yeah. People love that song.
That's jamming right now, yeah.
I mean, that's the nail in the coffin. Yeah. I'm just kind of Fat Joe was a bit of a conundrum. You know I like Fat Joe. I like the crew he come from but what's up with him being so mainstream? Like, what's that about?
Oh man. Y'all hear Damon? Y'all hear Damon bringing it up, and we're actually going to get into that a little later, Damon. We are here to talk about it, man. Y'all know we like to come with the dynamic conversations, and sometimes they get a little adult here. And, if you go back and check, what was it, episode 103, Damon, 102, somewhere around there, we were talking about what is black. Yeah, you know what I mean? And we got to bring this up right now, right, with Fat Joe and everything, right? So, hey, stick around, Zoners, man. Make sure y'all stay there because right now is actually the time for you to do this for us, man. If you are appreciating everything that is going down right now, do this. Boom. Smash that thumbs up for us. Go ahead, hit that like. Go ahead, make sure you subscribe. It's free, man. It's free 99. Damon and I haven't even started asking you guys to send the money to the Cash App or the OnlyFans yet. You know what I mean? Right now, beggars. Yeah, right now we just asking you to do the free stuff, man. Go ahead, smash the thumbs up. Make sure that we stay in your algorithm. Share this with somebody right now, because the conversation that we're about to have, man, it's about to get a little testy out there, man. We're gonna get a little grown, man. And make sure you're always taking the time out to go over and head over to www.zone16.net, man. Follow us on all platforms, man. You got Souls of Men and Women on Instagram. You got Zone 16 Network on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, man. You got Zone 16 Net on X, man. Go ahead, smash all of the likes, all of the thumbs up, all of the follows, all of the subscribes that you can possibly do. Make sure you do it. Make sure you do it. Yeah, man. It's the good stuff right there. Yeah. It's always a good time right here. Liquid lunch hour. All right. Damon was bringing it up now. That Damon wants to know what makes Fat Joe so famous. Damon, I'm going to say it's him being Puerto Rican. It's him being Latino. And then he has, being from New York, he's able to play both sides of the fence. Right? Because, there are a lot of people out here, and, it goes down in the group chat all the time. I'm surprised he's not in here today, man, from one of the group chats, but there's definitely individuals out here that don't appreciate, Fat Joe, using the N-word in his lyrics, I mean, the hard ER sometimes,
I mean, it's constant.
Yeah.
I mean, it is constant.
And a lot of his music you couldn't even play last night.
No, that's
same with Ice Cube.
Like him.
He lightened up later on. Ice Cube got a little more friendly later on in his career. But Fat Joe definitely, he's one of them guys. Now, but here's the thing: like we like him, right? I like his music. You know what I mean? But
I think Fat Joe talking on both sides of his neck a little bit. I think he does. I think he. Well, first of all, I'm gonna say Ice Cube does have songs that you can play. He did.
Today is a good day.
And that
you know what I mean? It ain't much cursing in that. Ain't much N-word and dropping in there.
Really.
Yeah. It's positive message, having a breakfast with no hog, all that good stuff.
Yeah. When you start the song "Lean Back," he's dropping N-bombs. Immediately. Immediately. I mean,
the chorus of Lean Back. The chorus is N-bomb. And they pull up their pants. They just
even before that, when he starts the song, he's saying he's calling DJ Khaled one. He's calling Scott Storch one. Look at it. I just looked at the lyrics today. Like literally, when the song starts, he's saying it.
Fat Joe.
Then I was like, well, maybe the song with Ja Rule on there, he's doing the same thing. He's doing the same thing. But it's him doing it more than anybody.
Well, all right, so because of what we're going through right now, right? Currently with the politician, political election, if I want to say it politically correct, you know what I mean, out here. Is he black?
Yeah, he's he is of the diaspora.
He's of the diaspora.
By his own admission, he's of the diaspora. He says it.
Okay. So he can say then I mean, it's crazy that we use that to justify being able to say, you know what I mean? So you can say it.
This is my problem. He says it, but then he'll refer to blacks as
separate.
Yeah. Like he won't say us, he'll say they. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He does it routinely. Like, I was there. I was the only Spanish kid with the blacks. Oh, so you black or not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you playing that game, it's like, well, hey man, that's a black word. That's the word black folks use. In New York play by these different rules. We don't play by in other cities. Like they got their own rules. I was watching what is it, Math High for Wonder. And they were talking on there about how, people in other cities would look at them crazy because they would have these Puerto Ricans and whatnot using the N-bomb.
Yeah.
And they're very liberal with that. Very liberal. We're not liberal with that kind of stuff. So it's one thing if you're a black Hispanic and you look black, you clearly are black, and you're saying it.
Clemente.
Yeah, Clemente. Clark Kent.
Clark Kent.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna go with Noriega.
AZ.
Yeah. Anthony Cruz. Yes.
Go down the line.
Yeah.
Acanelli. We could name a zillion of them New York people that's from somewhere else.
Yeah.
But when you look like Fat Joe and you saying it, and you saying that you're something that when you speak of black, you're not saying we, you saying they. And y'all. It's like, it's a little uncomfortable. Especially when you use it the way you use it. Like you have diarrhea of the mouth with it.
He can't not use it.
He can't not use it.
Say it 100 times a day to keep his teeth white. Ain't that what they say?
Yes. I can't think of a rapper who uses it more than them.
Whoa.
I can't.
Come on now, you geeking.
Right? I can't think of a rapper who uses that word more than him. Name one.
We're going to have to chart it. I don't even
Name
know.
one.
Can you chart it?
He uses that word more than NWA ever used it. And that was in their name.
Is it time to, like, all right, so this is one of the things, right? We love people like Fat Joe. We love Ice Cube. Ice Cube's age a little better than Fat Joe's.
Because he's not saying that all the time.
But Fat Joe's stuff doesn't age well, right? When we talk about hip hop that doesn't age, you know what I mean? It's still, some of it is still banging, but at the same time, it's like, well, Joe, you wasn't really talking about much, you know?
I mean,
but
you
it's,
know,
some
like
of it, that's what I'm saying. It's some of it sounds good. It definitely bangs. But it, at the end of the day, it's like,
it's only but so much of a tough guy you're gonna be. And you're in your mid-50s.
Well, and he's also been, he's trending because he said that literally 95% of what he says is a lie. He said that out of his own mouth. That was his own admission. That guy right there. Wait, my point this way. That guy right there. His own admission. He said 95% of what he says is a lie. So there's that too.
I think that was hyperbole. I think he says a lot of crazy stuff. And I think he just was, saying, in my lyrics from saying this, it's not literal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas you have those rappers who say, this is really what I am.
Well, then later,
like Rick Ross.
We're going to get into that later on this week because we definitely man. We don't talk a lot of the young hip hop all the time, but we got to talk this little Dirk stuff, man. This is just insane what those young guys are doing with their lyrics and doing in real life. Man. Wow.
Fat Joe was never that bad.
He wasn't that bad. He wasn't Chicago drill rapper bad.
Well, that's the thing. That's why
check it. Watch how I wreck it.
Why is he so famous?
Fat Joe.
Yeah, because like Fat Joe was one of the rappers that like
DJ Khaled.
You didn't know about him. Like,
yeah, DJ Khaled did it for a band.
But it was like Fat Joe. If you like Fat Joe, you listen to like Lord Finesse, OC, like
digging in the crates,
yeah.
And so it was obscure hip hop.
I mean, I'm not even calling
not even obscure. It was underground hip hop. That's the word.
You call it underground. You was a pure. You like hip hop.
A purist.
Yeah, you a purist.
That's a better word.
Yeah.
It's not obscure. It's not underground. You were a hip hop purist.
You know who else? Gangstar. Who else fits in that Mob Deep?
Yeah.
Fat Joe was in that ilk.
Yeah.
Like for him to be, and then he's fat and he's Puerto Rican and he talks crazy. Like, why is he famous? It doesn't make sense. It makes zero sense. And he's everywhere. Everywhere. He wrote a New York Times bestseller. He's everywhere. There's something going on. And then the way he drops that N-bomb, and nobody checks him on it.
He's a Spanish guy. He's a Spanish guy in hip hop, man. He's a Spanish.
Nobody checks him on that.
He's a Spanish guy in hip hop. That's why he's blowing.
He ain't the first. He ain't the first one.
You know.
He ain't the first one.
He
ain't the first one.
That look.
No, he's not.
Where you had the Beat Nuts.
Prince Marky D.
Prince Marky D. You are correct.
I mean, you had light skin Puerto Rican. You had the real Roxanne.
Yeah.
I mean, he ain't the first one. It's New York. Everybody from New York from somewhere.
Somewhere.
I mean, come on. I'm just saying, he ain't the first, but he's the first that was just Joe. I mean, God. I mean, N-bomb. I mean, it's everywhere.
Everywhere, man. Everywhere.
It's all in his lyrics.
Well, today.
I don't know, man.
Hey, look here, man. Today, man, October 29th, man. Y'all know what time of the show it is, man. We'll let Damon stop bashing Fat Joe for
I'm
the
not
time.
bashing. I'm just confused.
But it is that time of the show, man, where we talk born days and little known actual facts, man. All things black right now, man. And as it cycles through right now, you see it up on the screen, Damon. 1961 on this date, Stephen Randy Jackson was born, Damon. There you go. Youngest member of the Jackson family out there is the youngest member. How about on this date in 1972, actress Gabrielle Union was born, Damon. She's from Omaha, Nebraska. What in the world? All right. Also on this date in 1972. Okay. Tracy Ellis Ross. Woo! Born Tracy Joy Silverstein. Okay. And we cycle right on back through. How about on this date in 1945, man? Actress Melba Moore was born. She's a New Yorker, Damon. New York, right?
She was a Fox back in the day.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Randy Jackson out there.
You ever heard his album, Randy and the Gypsies? Ever heard that album?
He looks like Michael. He looks like Michael. He looks like Black Michael. I mean, it is his brother.
It's his brother.
Yeah, it's his brother. It's his brother. You're correct. It's his brother.
That's what Michael Jackson would look like if he didn't do what he did to his face. You ever heard his album? He had a group called Randy and the Gypsies.
Randy and the Gypsies.
No, it's like critically, like people like it. It's like this one of my albums. He had a video and everything back in the day. She looks sinister.
Gabrielle?
Yes.
Or Tracy Ellis? Tracy Ellis just about.
Gabrielle Union. Gabrielle Union look like she's up to no good.
Up to no good at all times.
Like she spiked the punch at the party or something, man.
Craziness out there, man. Craziness. All right. How about on this date in history, Damon? Little known actual fact. On this date in 1969, the U.S. Supreme Court said school systems must end segregation at once. All right. And operate now and hereafter only unitary schools. It's done on this date. 1960. Think about that. 1969, bro. Think about that. We were born a few years after this.
Yeah, how about that?
So this will lead us to an uncomfortable conversation. I know it will. I mean, this is how close we were to segregation.
I mean, hell, we went to schools that were founded because of this. Like you look at a lot of those Catholic schools, when you look at when they were founded, they were all founded around this time. So that their children that go to school, public schools with black kids.
With black people.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. There's a very deep connection to a lot of those parish schools opening around the time of integration. Because it was a way for white people to put their children in schools that black kids couldn't go to. Yeah.
I hear that. You're dropping them jewels.
Look around Baltimore. Look around.
Dropping them jewels in here.
I mean, they couldn't stop it, but it is what it is.
And then we always like to talk all things hip hop here, man. It's like an Otis Williams class in here. Wasn't that Otis? What was it? Otis Johnson. What was Otis's last name?
Williams.
Yes, Professor Otis
man,
Williams.
You respect the Williams.
I know Professor Otis Williams out there. We dive into any and everything hip hop out here, man. On this date, Damon, in 1991, these two albums were released. Ice Cube, ironically, Death Certificate. All right, talking about
it's a good album.
Yeah, very good album right there. We can go back and check out some other things, and then self-titled debut album, Organized Confusion.
That was my joint right there.
And this is definitely underground. This was underground.
Underground makes it sound dusty.
What did we decide on?
It is for purists.
Purists. That's right. That's right. This is hip. Organized Confusion is definitely for the hip hop purists.
Yeah,
definitely for.
I remember the first time seeing their video, and then they didn't put the version of the song on the album.
Who Stole the Last Piece of Chicken?
Yeah. Remember they put another version on there.
Yeah. And you and I used to always talk about that. Like, hey, this is the original version. You had the single. You had the single.
I had fused 12. You actually bought them 12 inches.
Yeah.
And these two, especially Organized Confusion, it takes me back to when we first started driving.
Yes, yes, indeed. I'm on 91. I mean, you know, by 92, you was pushing the whip. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You remember? No, that's not. This 91. It's 92.
No, these albums came out in 91, but I'm saying by the 92,
oh yeah, absolutely,
you was pushing.
now, who they introduced us to? You remember? You better know this. You gotta know this.
Who?
This album, Organized Confusion, the most famous song from the album.
The most famous song on this album. Who was on this album other than them?
Come on, man. You're supposed to know this.
I mean, I remember Fudge Pudge.
It's Fudge Pudge. That's the song.
Yeah, that had, it was Pooba, right? No.
It's OC.
OC. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. That's right. You right. You got me.
They was some
got me.
They was some rapping dudes.
You got me. Yeah.
That's back. We had so much hip hop back then, man. I liked Organized Confusion, but I didn't like the UMCs.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? But we had so much, you had to like everybody.
Look at it on the screen. I mean, it went from just in that year alone, it went from Ice Cube to Organized Confusion. Come on. You can't even. They're so different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Styles, everything about them was completely different.
Mind you,
and both albums were excellent. Both albums were great albums.
And mind you, you just mentioned it. Low End Theory came out weeks before this. So you got Low End Theory. You have this. Then you're having Gangstar coming out. I think they may have come out on. Then you still have Main Source. It was so much music out.
Good stuff.
I mean, it was in. People have no idea, man. This back when it was just. It was a glorious time, man. It was a glorious time for hip hop.
Yeah, and it's a glorious time always here on the Junction. We appreciate you zoning out with us, man, for the last Liquid Lunch Hour. And we fully anticipate you coming on back for more dynamic conversations over here, man. The highest level of conversations out here where we disseminate information and we drink deeply from cultural perspectives, man, right here on the Junction. We'll be back. We out of here. Peace.